Minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Vaos, and today in this episode we're going to be continuing our career mode. Now if you remember from a couple of videos ago, we started off with a little rocket, got about suborbital flight, and then we went back, unlocked some more science, and got a rocket into orbit. Now we're going to try our hand at getting a rocket to the moon, using very limited technology. As you can see here, we only have unlocked 4 of these little green blocks, so it's not a whole lot of technology compared to what I've seen on YouTube. But let's go ahead and open this up. Now my recording device unfortunately didn't record my voice or the game sound, so I am narrating right now as I'm watching my old self do this. Okay, Moon X Mark II. If I remember right, the Mark I was a big giant cluster beep of rockets. Anyway, so here is the Mark II. As you can see, it is a very tall structure. If I will move the camera angle up, there we go. Very good. It's got a lot of rockets on there. Well, you know, the Apollo missions had large rockets as well. The reason why it's so big is because I'm putting that, as you can see, that craft on the very top is one solid craft. It doesn't come apart at all. He's going to be using that to land on the moon and return back to Kerbal. So it's a very large craft, therefore a very large rocket. It's got 3 crew command modules back to back to back, so that the little guy can have some space to go to the bathroom, you know, float around, lie down, whatever. Now if you see right here, I'm demonstrating that you do not need part clipping activated for this, or allow part clipping in editors. This is actually a very simple process of simply building the part first and then duplicating it around the rocket. Now as we all know, unfortunately I haven't unlocked some sort of SAS control wheel thingamajiggy, but the capsules, these little capsules, they have SAS on them. So to help control this very large craft, you need a buttload of capsules. So what I did here is I built the part first, because if you try to build it with I think with the symmetry on, it doesn't allow it. But if you build the part first and then activate it, voila. The board is green and you can click it anywhere. There we go. Very nice. Alright. So that is a lot of capsules. It's a good thing they aren't manned. Alright. What am I doing? I am taking that off, and it looks like I'm fiddling with some stuff. If I remember right, I think I messed up on a stage real quick and I'm fixing it. But yeah, when I build these craft, I try to imagine myself flying in them. Would I be comfortable? How long would the space flight be? You know, that kind of thing. And I couldn't, you know, call me a softie, I could not for the life of me put a small little Kerbal into a small little capsule for the entire duration of going to the moon and back. If I was in that position, I would go insane, just sitting in a small little capsule for how many hours it takes to go to the moon and how many hours it takes to go back, not to mention how many hours I might stay on the moon. So the craft on the very top of this large rocket is, of course, as I said before, 3 capsules back to back to back, so that in well, in imagination, lots of imagination, he can lean back, his chair folds out like a little bed, and in the very back the very back capsule, he can go ahead and go to the bathroom, which would be very nice. Alright, let's get this show on the road.
VM's go for launch. Copy that, VM. Check step 101. Today's launch is dedicated to the brave men and women who serve for our nation's freedom. 15.
Sound suppression water system has been activated, protecting and the launch pad from acoustical energy. We're go for main engine start. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Copy that, sir. Vehicle A-bound and boost the power 20 miles per second, downrange distance. Vehicle achieved Lock 1. About 1/10 of a nautical mile. MEQ for one. Post to the launch vehicle is entering predicted max Roger. 3 miles downrange at altitude of 6 miles, traveling at a speed of 1,600 miles per hour. Mach 2.4. Passing 1 minute. Vehicle attitude and flight back to Vaos. We're approaching stage 1 separation, stage 2 ignition event, which will occur at approximately T plus 60 seconds as we expect. 1 minute 15 seconds. We have stage 1 separation and stage 2 ignition. Stage 2 motor test is 20 seconds. Max Q, maximum guidance. Vehicle go for launch. Copy that. Check step 101. T minus 10. Stage 2 attitude and flight path are expected.
Now passing 7 nautical
T minus
miles.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vehicle avionics and doors outside the first motion. First motion. 20, code 03, code 007. Camera pressure full speed. Then attitude your door. Copy. Go cross mode. Port starboard booster. LCMQ vehicle attitude and flight path are with stop securing complete. Roger. 1 minutes more.
Lift-off time is 011500.
Copy that, sir. Vehicle A-bound and boost the power.
Second downrange distance 5.9.
Vehicle has achieved Lock 1.
The Minotaur 1 launch vehicle is entering predicted max Q is 3 miles downrange at altitude of 6 miles, traveling at a speed of 1,600 miles per hour. Down 1.4.
T minus 10. Vehicle attitude and flight back to Vaos 5, 4,
approaching stage 1 separation, stage 2 ignition event, which will
1.
occur at approximately 60 seconds. Boosters. Thrust forward. Starboard. Partial thrust.
We have stage 1 separation and stage 2 ignition.
Seconds in. The
Stage 2
now weighs 1.5 when it did its launch. Some 2 minutes 48 seconds ago. Selling propellant at 40 miles, 145 pounds per second.
Stage 2 attitude and flight path are seconds.
Altitude now passing 28.1 nautical miles. Velocity 5,000
avionics
feet per second.
altitude just 34 nautical limit.
About 45 seconds remain in pre-booster flight. Passing 3 minutes 15 seconds. Passing the 1 minute 30 second mark. Altitude now passing 7 nautical miles. Velocity 1,645 feet per second. Downwind
LC
distance
0C on
6 nautical miles.
Go RC. Roger, I have first motion time. Roger. Roger, we have first motion time. VM's go for launch. Copy that, VM. Check step 101.
Camera pressure
T minus 10.
That's 22 tips. Copy. Thrust mode. Port starboard booster.
T minus 5, 4, LC 3, 2, post 1. Stop securing complete ignition. We have
2 minutes more. 2 minutes into the flight. Altitude now passing 13.5 miles. Velocity 2,224 feet per second. Range distance 5.9 nautical miles. 8 feet per second. Downrange distance 15 seconds. About 1/10 of a nautical mile.
any case of
MD
post
now down at
down.
partial thrust mode.
Roger.
Passing 1 minute. Chamber pressure's holding. As we expect. 1 minute 15 seconds from point. Passing 1 minute 20 seconds. Max Q. Maximum dynamic pressure of the vehicle. Now 1 minute
Vehicle
25
attitude,
seconds.
flight path, nominal.
Now going transonic. The next expected event is Stage 3 TVC battery activation, followed by the Stage 2 separation and Stage 3 ignition in approximately 15 seconds.
T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stage 3 TVC battery activation. Battery power looks good. We have confirmed Stage 2 separation and Stage 3 ignition. Stage 3 motor pressure is expected. Parent separation will occur in approximately 8 seconds.
Stage 3 attitude and flight path are as expected.
We're approximately 25 seconds into the 75-second stage 2 burn. Thrust vector actuator responses are within predictions.
We have confirmed fairing separation. Link 88 switching to stage 4 antennas.
Orbital guidance initiated. Vehicle attitude and performance are nominal.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. T plus 3 minutes. Very well. 3 boosters. Full thrust and port. Starboard. Partial thrust and port. 2 minutes, 43 seconds in. The Delta vehicle now only weighs 1/2 of what it did in launch.
We are now entering stage 3 mode of tail-off. All systems remain within prediction.
Minus 25 seconds. Right lock in.
T minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now I've picked a certain place to land on the moon. It supposedly is where the arc is, that lunar arc formation. And unfortunately I do miss it, but fortunately I have enough fuel to correct myself and land in the correct spot. Yeah, almost screw it up for everybody here.
On 3 minutes, 30 seconds in, still looking good. Chamber pressure holding in all 3 boosters. Port and starboard boosters continue in the full thrust mode, and
4 booster and partial thrust.
Alright, good job. Let's go ahead and get Jebediah out there, stretch his legs, and get some core samples of that strange, perhaps alien structure.
Okay, when you verify the position, the opening I ought to have on the camera. Say what? Okay. I'm at the foot of the ladder. The left footbeds are only depressed in the surface about 1 or 2 inches. I'm going to step off the limb now. Roger. And we're getting a picture on the TV. You got a good picture, huh? There's a great deal of contrast in it, and currently it's upside down on our monitor, but we can make out a fair amount of detail. Okay, I just checked, getting back up to that first step. That hasn't collapsed too far, but it's adequate to get back up. Roger, we copy. It's a pretty good little jump. Buzz, this is Houston, F2, 1/160th second for shadow photography on the sequence camera. Surgeon says the camera installed on the ICU bracket. Surgeon says the crew is doing well. Data is good, crew is doing well. I'm storing the LEC on the secondary set. I'll step out and take some of my first pictures here. Although the surface appears to be very fine-grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Roger, Neil. We're reading you loud and clear. Very fine. Let's see, get some pictures and the contingency sample. Get some pictures and the contingency sample. .35.5 minutes of PLSS time expended now. As the surface is fine and powdery, I can pick it up loosely with my toe. It does adhere in fine layers, like powdered charcoal, to the sole and sides of my boot. I only go in a small fraction of an inch, maybe an eighth of an inch, but I can see the footprints of my boots and the treads in the fine sandy particles. Neil, this is Houston. We're copying. Quite dark here in the shadow and a little hard for me to see that I have good footing. I'll work my way over into the sunlight here without looking directly into the sun. Very insignificant amount. Okay, Buzz, we ready to bring down the camera? I'm all ready. I think it's 2 miles squared away in good shape. Okay. There seems to be no difficulty in moving around as we suspected. It's even perhaps easier than the simulations of 16G that we performed in various simulations on the ground. Okay, it's taut now. Unofficial time on the first step, 109.2420. Okay, I think you're pulling the wrong one. Okay, I'm ready to pull it down now. There was still a little bit left in the... Okay, don't hold it quite so tight. Okay? Absolutely no trouble to walk around. Size, it has about 1 foot clearance on the ground. We're essentially on a very level place here. I can see some evidence of rays emanating. Okay, you'll have to pay out all the LEC, Ned. Looks like it's coming out nice and evenly.
looking up at the lamb, I'm standing directly in the shadow now, looking up at Buzz in the windows. And I can see everything quite clearly. The light is sufficiently bright, backlighted into the front of the lamb, that everything is very clearly visible.
Okay, I'm going to be changing it up.
Okay.
Now right here I'm having Jebediah go out to the middle of the crater over there to see if the samples that he gathers says anything different. As you saw earlier, I went ahead and tried to gather samples on the artifact itself, but it seems to say the same thing no matter what. However, if you gather a sample and store it and go out for another sample, they tend to change things up a little bit and show different sentences inside the little boxes, which is entertaining and fun. So unfortunately I don't find anything in the middle of this crater, and I almost run out of RCS fuel getting him back, but yeah, pretty cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it right here. This is going to be part 1 of the Moon Trek in career mode. Hopefully I can make part 2 soon and put that out for next week. So now I'm going to leave you with some interstellar weapon testing against a frigate that I recently built and put into orbit. And I saved this frigate a couple of times before I even attempted to do this, because it took a long time to build that sucker in space. I was half tempted to use HyperEdit, but I restrained myself in order to give myself more pleasure in the fact that it was blowing up something that took a good couple hours to put up there, or maybe half a day. Anyway, here it is for your enjoyment. Thank you so much for watching. I am Vaos, signing off.